Cousy, Dominic Barlow, Sean D. Brown Jr., and Jalen Adaway out to start. Magic, their 5 starters are on the floor, the starters that began the game. And Xavier Simpson opens it up with a steal. Good start. Ayai to the baseline. And Simpson wants to back it out again with 15 to shoot. Schofield fires over Brown Jr., rattles out. And a loose ball foul. That's on Simi Shitu. Shitu, his second foul. Let's get another look at this. You see Shitu with the hand on the chest of Goldwire, but as Shitu was trying to tell the official, Goldwire had a hold of the shorts with the left hand there. But if the Magic want to rally from this one, you need to open up this third quarter with some energy and start digging into that deficit. And this is helpful. Austin turning it over on the first 2 possessions of the third quarter. If you missed our halftime coverage, Shawnee Brown Jr. led the Spurs with 14 points in that first half. 2 players were in double figures. Jalen Adaway's 12 the other. Magic with just 1 player in double figures. That's Xavier Simpson. He starts the second half. He's playing with 3 fouls. This already to the 4th possession of the third quarter. We've had 3 turnovers. Shitu looking inside. Instead, he finds Scrub. Adaway up in his jersey. Scrub shakes him. Driving, spinning, elevating, scoop shot, no. And the ball kicking off the shot clock. Scrub hit the floor. And the ball coming down, and to add insult to injury, hitting Jay Scrub in the head. The Magic opening up with some full court pressure. We saw this last night as well. That defense really did throw Austin off kilter at times. Ayai watching Brown Jr. 10 to shoot, jabs, fires. Rebound off the hands of Simi Shitu.
For Austin, number 95, Kenneth Reed.
And I might be wrong, but it looked like Lakeland fell into a little bit of a zone defense there against this Spurs team. Kenneth Fareed checking in. If you are just joining us, Austin dressing just 8 players tonight. They had 3 players injured in last night's game. A 117-107 Spurs loss to Lakeland. Here comes Brown. Lost it out of bounds, and it's another turnover. Austin's turned it over on 3 straight possessions to open up the second half. Ayai. Weaving. Looking inside to Shitu. Now he has it. Going to take on Fareed. Got him in the air. Scoops it up and in. Nice southpaw finish by Simi Shitu. He has 7 points. That's our first field goal of the second half. Goldwire around the Manimal screen. Air ball. And is this an offensive foul? It is. That's on Kenneth Fareed.
95.
The foul on Fareed, that's his 3rd. Ayai finds Scrub. Tommy Cousy has done a nice job, him and Jalen Adaway on Scrub. And Cousy hits the floor, but a foul called. Cousy charged with the personal. Let's get another look at that. It's one of those where there's just not quite a lot of contact, but usually you give the credit to the offensive player in that scenario. Shitu watched by Fareed. Scrub with 7 to shoot around the Shitu screen. Scrub, the lefty finish over the top of Fareed. Maybe that's going to get Jay Scrub going, the leading scorer for this Lakeland team. 23 a night ago, had 4 at the half, and now has 6. 13-point lead for Austin. Can you get another stop? Cousy finds Fareed. Shot no good. Rebound Lakeland. Magic can get it to 10 with a long ball. Schofield steps into the lane. He's fouled. And the Magic say that's basket interference. The officials are getting together. Let's get another look at this. I think they're going to call a goaltend. They are. Count the bucket for Admiral Schofield. Look at him step around Shawnee Brown Jr. and then keep an eye on Goldwire. And actually, it's Fareed. That ball does hit the backboard first. That is a goaltend. Jordan Goldwire charged with the foul, and Schofield can cut it to 10. He does. 7 straight points for Lakeland to open up the third quarter. It's a 10-point Spurs lead. Austin opened up the game on a 14-0 run. This game has not been straight points. As we welcome you back here on a Saturday night, it's home opening weekend in Lakeland, Florida. The Magic winners on Friday and are looking to rally here in the second half to sweep the back-to-back series with the Austin Spurs. Jordan Goldwire, 6 points tonight. He gets around the defender. The runner, no, and the rebound goes to Fareed. Spinning on Chateau, and he puts it up and in. Kenneth Fareed, who's played 16 minutes tonight. For a guy that just got off the plane, you got to give him credit. 16 minutes and the effort that he's played with, the 8-year NBA vet, Admiral Schofield. Ayayi using his size, and Fareed called for the foul. That's number 4 on Kenneth Fareed.
Kenneth Fareed. That is 5.
Well, excuse me, the stats in front of me say that that's 4 on Fareed, but our public address announcer saying that is the 5th on Fareed, and our statistician is telling me that it is 5. So Kenneth Fareed, once again, not a surprise. The guy that's out of rhythm, trying to kind of play himself into rhythm with this Austin Spurs team. He picks up his 5th foul, and now Austin dressing just 8 players tonight, including Fareed. You're down to really 7 guys. The Magic, a deeper team tonight. You wonder whether or not that will play into the final result of tonight's game. Shawnee Brown Jr. working on Ayayi. He traveled. It's a turnover for the Austin Spurs. See, Brown got Ayayi up there and just took an extra step. That's, by my count, 5 turnovers in the third quarter for Austin. They had 5 in the first half. Scrub. Barlow steps out on him. Schofield draws the foul, and that is against
Shawnee Brown Jr.
And now can you make it pay off with a made free throw? Loose ball, and the Magic can't make it pay off. Challenge successful. Unfortunately, the free throw was not. It's a 12-point Spurs lead. I think if you're Lakeland, the goal here, can you get it into single digits heading into the fourth quarter? Kuzi has it stripped by Simpson. Up ahead, Ayayi softly off the glass. We're back to a 10-point deficit. Brown Jr. around the Barlow screen, attacking Schofield. Turns, fires, misses. Rebound, Simishitu. Scrub got by Barlow. The runner in the lane doesn't go. Put back, no good. Loose ball. Volleyed out. Saved by Keir. And Simpson got a hand on it at least to slow things down. Kuzi for 3. Magic dodge a bullet. Ayayi out to Scrub. Can he get a deep one? Yeah, shooter's bounce. Okay. That hit every part of the iron. And Jay Scrub strikes from deep, his first made 3 this evening. 9 points for Scrub, 5 in this third quarter. Kuzi, late contest, and he's fouled by Ayayi.
Foul number 17, Williagi.
There's something that every coach laments. A three-point shooter fouled, and at this level, it's one free throw that's worth 3. Tommy Kuzi.
Tommy Kuzi at the line, 1 for 3.
The foul charged to Jay Ayayi. How about Joel Ayayi? It's Jay Scrub, Joel Ayayi. Excuse me. That's the second on Ayayi. Kuzi gets the free throw, and we're back to a 10-point game. Magic cut it to 7. That was the first time it was inside a single digit since the first quarter when Austin opened the game on a 14-0 run. Sheet 2 working on Barlow, trying to step around the 19-year-old. Back out Simpson, 5 to shoot. Can you get around Kuzi? He works his way around everybody. How about that? A Houdini act by Xavier Simpson as he escapes the defense and scores. 8-point lead for Austin. This was as many as 24 in the second quarter. Shawnee Brown Jr. stepping back over Simpson. Left it short. Good defense by Xavier Simpson. And he wants to slow things down. Talk about Xavier Simpson to members of this team. He is the unsung leader of this team. They really look to Lakeland outscoring Austin 14-5 here in the third quarter. Kuzi. Tired. He lost it on his way to the lane. Magic have numbers 3-on-2. Scrub has it poked away by Goldwire. Now the ball's loose. Scrub gets back on top of it. It's a dog pile and a jump ball. You gotta love the effort from Jay Scrub after he had it taken. And then Goldwire jumping on it as well. And this should be a fun jump ball. Goldwire 6'2", Scrub 6'5".
Yeah, we got it. 21.
Kuzi will take a seat for Austin.
Got it.
Looks like Jordan Murphy has checked in. Magic will have 21 on the shot clock if they win the jump ball. Maybe you give a slight advantage to Jay Scrub here. He's a leaper. Played 22 games with the LA Lakers, and now a foul called. Baker earns the foul, and he's headed to the line. A different energy out of this Lakeland team here in the third quarter. You wonder what the conversation was in the locker room, down 17. The Magic have come out and played just a completely different brand of basketball. Robert Baker at the line. The free throw is good for 2 points. He had 2 points in the first half. And the Magic have it down to 6. This was 24 in the second quarter. And very little resistance for Jordan Goldwire there. And quickly the other way, Jay Scrub answers right back. You see a different energy out of Jay Scrub as well. He's been active. 4 points in that first half. He has 5 here in the third quarter. Goldwire attacking. Couldn't quite get it to go. Murphy underneath. He draws the foul. Basket isn't going to count. Jordan Murphy with the offensive board. You get another look at the Jay Scrub basket and the left-handed jam. He had quite an emphatic one last night. Here's another highlight reel. Jordan Murphy headed to the free throw line. Murphy, a Minnesota product in his 4th pro season. Had 4 points and 8 rebounds last night. Free throw is no good. Xavier Simpson taking it away from his teammate Robert Baker. That's 7 rebounds for Simpson. Keep an eye on him. Triple-double watch. 13, 7, and 8 for Simpson. Scrub. He thought about it. He will shoot it from just this side of Auburndale. No. Loose ball tracked down by Barlow. Goldwire closed off by Simpson. Murphy bumped by Scrub.
Foul 0. Jay Scrub, his third.
Jay Scrub picks up his third. Fourth team foul on the Magic. One more, and the Spurs are in the bonus. The Magic are already in the bonus for the final about 4 minutes here. But Jay Scrub and Xavier Simpson will take a seat. Joel Ayayi and looks like Alex Morales, yes, have checked in. Adaway, chased by Jeffries, 10 to shoot. Got to step around him. Dumps it inside. Barlow. Back out. Murphy. Contested three. Gets nothing. Rebound Magic. They can get the deficit to 3 with a long ball. Baker's going to try it. Rebound Keir. Here's Goldwire. Sizing up the defense. Swung around. Keir again. Good defense there by Ayayi. Keir reloads, couldn't fit it up there. Murphy with the offensive board and the tip back.
Jordan Murphy.
You love the effort from Jordan Murphy.
Delay of game warning. Austin. Delay of game warning.
That's his 5th rebound. He has 8 points to go with that. No quit in him. He's really battling down there against the Magic. And here's the takeaway. Goldwire couldn't chase it down.
Magic ball.
Austin. Spurs going to substitute. Goldwire sitting and Shanti Brown Jr. checking in. It's an 8-point Austin lead, and with a little over 3 minutes to go, I think if you're Joe Barry, you're thinking, can we keep this in single digits heading into the fourth? Jamario Jones to the corner. Baker got the defender in the air. Looking inside to Jamario Jones. 4 defenders around him. He can't loop it up and in. Got it back and put it in. I'm not sure if that ball hit the rim, but Jamario Jones wouldn't quit. And it's back to a 6-point deficit. Shanti Brown Jr. working on Morales. Around another screen. Here comes Brown Jr. to the rim. He puts it up and in. 14 first-half points. That's his first field goal in the second half. And Ayayi looking to strike back, and it's intercepted by Shanti Brown Jr. Up ahead, Keir. He draws the foul and the bucket off the circus shot. Kier with the finish. Justin Kier out of Arizona. He had 11 points last night. How about this finish here? Just loops it around, up and in, and it's back to a 10-point Austin lead.
Pat him on the back. Keep him in place, Larry. You keep him in line.
Once again, turnovers leading to trouble for the Magic. That was their 16th turnover. Austin has 19 points off those 16 turnovers, make it 20. It's back to a double-digit Austin Spurs lead. Lob inside. Barlow denies it, but Jones is right there. Make it Ayayi. Jeffries got a good look. He can make those. He does. His second made 3 tonight. Jeffries made 5 on Friday. And we're back into the single digits, back to an 8-point game. Adaway trying to get around Jeffries. Tosses out. Shanti Brown Jr. working on Ayayi. Got into the lane. Another foul. But Shanti Brown Jr. couldn't get the bucket. Who picked up this one? Ayayi picks up his third. Every Magic starter but Simi Shitu has 3 fouls. The Austin Spurs with another substitution as well. Let's get another look at this. And the contact on the body there. Shanti Brown Jr. splashes the free throw. 10-point game. If you're just joining us, it was a 17-point halftime deficit for the Magic. They've got it down to as few as 6 here in the third quarter. Jeffries, chased by Kyer. Ayayi. Into the corner, nifty pass. Open is Jeffries. He can't get it. Shawnee Brown Jr. walking around in the lane, and a travel violation called after multiple tie-ups. And Shawnee Brown Jr. is in disbelief. So the Magic will have a fresh shot clock with just over a minute to go in the third. Jeffries saves it, nearly went out of bounds. Got by Kyer, dips it inside, knocked away by Austin. The Magic will keep it. Well, if Lakeland is able to come back and get a victory, Jeffries, he's wide open. Wow, for a guy that has shot it as well as he has, you'd think he'd make that one wide open, but it falls right to Jamario Jones. Hey, Mom, look what I found. And he puts it up and in. Under a minute to go. Magic have cut it to 8. Can you get a stop and score and head into the final 12 minutes? Kuzi. Around the screen, picked up by Ayayi. Steps into the lane, and a foul called. Magic get caught reaching in on that penalty. Is that on Ayayi? Looks like that's Robert Baker who picks up the foul. That's his second. And Tommy Kuzi will have a 2-point free throw. 11 points tonight. Kuzi, this is his second trip to the line. He made the earlier one, and he gets that one. Morales, tough to the lane, gets the contact, no foul. Back to an 8-point advantage, about a second and a half differential here. And the Magic would love nothing more than a stop and to head into the final 12 minutes trailing by single digits. 7 to shoot. Here comes Kuzi. Closed off by Jamario Jones. 3 to shoot. Jones playing tough. 1 to shoot. Kuzi didn't get it off. And a shot clock violation. The Magic will have 1 second, and you can hear Joe Bear saying, just get it in. The end of 2 of the last 4 quarters for Lakeland, make it 6 quarters, has resulted in a turnover that's led to points. And Drake Jeffries, that's not going to count. He didn't get it off. But we've come to the end of the third quarter. The start of the fourth quarter in Lakeland, Florida, where the Magic have cut what once was a 24-point deficit. It was 17 at the half, down to 8 heading into the fourth quarter. We welcome you back. Making a 5-point deficit. Admiral Schofield, splash, a 3-ball. Just the 7th made 3. Make it 6th of the night for Lakeland. And we have a 5-point ball game heading into the final 11 and a half minutes. Shawnee Brown Jr. leading the Spurs with 18 points. Lost it on his way to the 10. Schofield brings it ahead. Jeffries. Interesting decision by Joe Bergo with a couple of different players to start the fourth quarter. Audis Toney and Drake Jeffries are out there. And Shawnee Brown Jr., he has been a problem tonight for Lakeland. Draws the contact on Jeffries and then finishes. A chance at a 3-point play for Shawnee Brown Jr. He has 20 points tonight, a chance for 21 on 7 of 15 shooting. He's 3 for 4 at the free throw line.
Shawnee Brown Jr., 1 for 1.
Shawnee Brown Jr., for those watching in Orlando, maybe a familiar name. Played his college ball at the University of Michigan. After 3 years at Wake Forest, played his high school ball at Dr. Phillips High School and the First Academy. Magic rebound and reload. Shoot 2. With 10 to shoot, Jeffries left that one short. It was contested by Goldwire. Kuzi. Back up to Shawnee Brown Jr., Jalen Adaway. Watching Ayayi. Fareed muscling into the lane. Easy work for Kenneth Fareed in his Austin Spurs debut. That's 4 points. Backdoor feed, Magic turn it over. It's back to a 10-point Austin lead. Someone's got to stop Fareed. Finally, he throws it out to Adaway. Got to be careful here with your Lakeland. You got it inside to 5 and 6 points, but can you keep Austin from ballooning that deficit back up there? And that man right there, Shawnee Brown Jr., he has 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And after that, Admiral Schofield 12 with 9:53 left in the fourth quarter. We welcome you back to George Jenkins Arena here in Lakeland, Florida. Nick Runowitz sideline for you here on Bally Sports Florida. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Admiral Schofield opened up the fourth quarter with a 3 to cut the deficit to 5, but 7 straight Spurs points from there, and now a Magic turnover. And it's a loose ball foul, an offensive foul away from the ball, on Admiral Schofield. That gives the ball back to the Spurs. This is a pivot point right here in the game for Lakeland. Can you stand tall on defense? And as I say that, this is a foul on Fareed. That'll do it for Kenneth Fareed. That's his 6th. An offensive foul on the Manimal, and he's done for the night. Fareed will leave after playing 19 minutes, 6 points, 12 rebounds for Fareed. And that means that the Spurs have 7 players available for the final 9.5 minutes. If you're just joining us, Austin lost 3 players to injury last night. They signed Fareed, who got off a plane, drove over to the arena, and got here just about an hour before tip. And Jay Scrubb traveled. Basket is not going to count. He took a little shuffle step back. But these two teams played last night. Austin lost Denzel Mahoney to a left ankle injury, Steven Zimmerman to a left shoulder injury, and the first-round pick of the Spurs on assignment, Malachi Branham, to a left ankle injury as well. Goldwire, the lefty finish, no good. Rebound Scrubby has it poked out from behind. Magic will keep it. So Austin now without Kenneth Fareed. They have Shawnee Brown Jr., Jordan Murphy, Dominic Barlow, Jalen Adaway, Tommy Kuzi, and Jordan Goldwire. That is it for the rest of the night. Oh, of course, Justin Kier. That's 7. Scrub, jab stepping, fires over Kier. Nothing but net. Little baseline left jumper. We're back to a 10-point game. Can you get that man going right there? Jay Scrubb, he had 23 last night. He has 13 after that field goal. 9 second half points. Kuzi. Schofield got a hand on it. Maybe that's erased by sheet 2, but a foul. That looked like about as clean a block as we've seen tonight. Perhaps some contact on the body, but Dominic Barlow is headed to the free throw line. Sheet 2 picks up his 3rd foul. See if we can get a look at that one again, but Barlow will shoot the free throw. Barlow gets it nothing but net. The rookie, who played last season with the Overtime Elite League, has 11 points, his 2nd made free throw of the evening. Scrub throws it inside. Sheet 2 with the smaller Kier on him. Has an easy bucket. Magic keep answering here, but can you get a few stops with under 9 minutes to go in the 4th? Barlow. Kier. Barlow on the roll, and another foul. Much tighter whistle tonight than we saw last night. And it's been on both sides. It has been equitable. And Jay Scrubb picks up his 4th foul. Magic have 2 players playing with 4 fouls, Admiral Schofield and Jay Scrubb. 3 with 3, Ayayi, Sheet 2, and Simpson. All 5 starters for Lakeland have 3 fouls or more. Seven to shoot. Goldwire working around Barlow. Doesn't want to take on Shitu. They go out to Goldwire. Did he get it off? I'm not sure if he did or not, but they're going to count the basket. The 3 is good. It's a 13-point Austin lead. Simpson with the hook shot in the lane. I would love to get another look at that 3. I'm not quite sure if Goldwire let go of that one in time. Barlow. Backdoor finds Goldwire, and he's fouled. And is that Jay Scrubb again? That's number 5 on Jay Scrubb. Jamario Jones is going to get up and in to the ball game for the Magic. Simi Shitu will sit down.
From number 11 to 0. Jay Scrubb is 5th, 14 foul.
So 5 on Jay Scrubb. It sends Jordan Goldwire to the free throw line. He's still adjusting his sneaker. Goldwire with 9 points. He is 2 for 2 at the free throw line, so his 3rd trip there. Once again, you talk about pivot points in the game. This is one of them, the Goldwire 3. The free throw is good, and it's back to a 13-point game. Magic need a couple of stops here, and they need to start executing on the offensive side. Simpson doesn't want to take on the bigger Barlow. Scrubb playing with 5 fouls. Simpson thought about taking on Barlow. Now they'll get it out to Scrubb. Stepping back. Corner. Schofield contested 3. It's an air ball. Jones is there. He puts it up and in. Johnny on the spot, or should I say Jamario on the spot. And the Magic have it back to an 11-point deficit. But once again, this is the end where it's going to matter. Can you get some stops? Barlow. Kyer. Back to Barlow. Jumper doesn't go. There's his stop. Scrubb with the rebound. 5th rebound of the night for Jay Scrubb. Knifing into the lane. 3-point ball, no. Underneath is Tony. He's fouled. There's the birthday boy. Audice Tony, his 23rd birthday today, and he earns a trip to the free throw line to get it back if he can make the free throw to single digits.
Number 15, Tony Brown Jr.
Audice Tony, as I mentioned earlier, played 3 years at Pittsburgh. Tonight has played just 13 minutes, 2 rebounds, had a free throw earlier, he missed it. But you need to get just about every one of these the rest of the way. The Magic are 8 of 14 at the free throw line tonight. And a loose ball, Barlow falls on it, and it's a jump ball. Barlow is going to jump against Admiral Schofield or Jamario Jones. Or is it Tony who's going to jump in there? The Magic, I don't think Audice Tony was anywhere near that pileup, but I could be wrong. I didn't have a very good angle on it. Jamario Jones is standing there now. And it's going to be Jones. Barlow's a leaper. And he tosses it into the front court. That's exactly what you wanted to do, and is hunted down by Simpson, and a big block for the Magic guard. Talk about effort as you're trying to will a team back from down double digits in the 4th. Simpson was like a heat-seeking missile. What a play. Quick start, Murphy on the baseline, steps in, and tosses it up and in over Jamario Jones. Simpson has it knocked away by Goldwire. Tony trying to save it. First last touched by the Magic. We're midway through the 4th quarter. Still a lot of time left. but the Magic need to limit those turnovers. That's number 21 tonight. It's led to 24 Austin Spurs points. Goldwire. Simpson watches him. There's Brown Jr. back to Goldwire. They leave Murphy open. Going to take on Scrub, playing with the 5 fouls, and he smartly takes it right to Jay Scrub, who has no choice but to back off. This is back to a 15-point lead. It was 5 at the open of the fourth quarter. Jones inside, sneaks around Barlow. Jamario Jones giving the Magic some nice minutes here in the fourth. He has 10 points and 7 rebounds. But Lakeland needs to start getting some stops on this end. Here comes Goldwire. Misses the layup. Barlow tied up inside with Schofield. And that's going to be the 15th foul on the Magic, which means the Spurs are in the bonus for the final 5+ minutes here in the fourth. Let's take a look at this again. Goldwire missing the layup. And right there you can see Schofield pulling Barlow to the ground. The foul on Admiral, his 5th. 11 points for Schofield tonight in 26 minutes. Barlow misses the free throw. Loose ball controlled by the Magic. 13-point lead for Austin. Tony, the birthday boy, gets around Barlow, gets inside, and he draws the foul. But the Magic need to start making some of these free throws. Who missed a free throw earlier in the quarter, headed to the line for the second time. His free throw is good. The Magic have cut it to an 11-point lead before the timeout. Dominic Barlow, the 19-year-old on a 2-way contract, fouling out. 11 points in 29 minutes. The Austin Spurs will play with 6 eligible players for the final 5 minutes. 2 players have fouled out, Barlow and Kenneth Fareed. Contested jumper, no good. Rebound Simpson. And this is where the comeback has to start right here for Lakeland. Not a lot of time to waste. Ayayi working around Murphy, who's playing with 4 fouls, and Ayayi gets it back to single digits. You get a score, can you get a stop? Magic had it down to 5 at the start of the fourth quarter. This ball knocked away. Last touched by Lakeland. Admiral Schofield opened up the fourth quarter with a 3 to make it a 77-72 game, but Austin has fought away every flurry the Magic have had. Kuzi trapped. Kyer driving to the corner. This is Adaway. His 3 goes down, and every time the Magic have put together a bit of a run, the Spurs have had an answer tonight. You have to credit Austin's perseverance this evening. Simpson's layup no good, and a loose ball foul. This is against the Spurs. That's their 3rd team foul.
Foul number 15, Tony Brown Jr., his 2nd, 13th foul.
And Sean D. Brown Jr. picks up the foul. See where the call is here. Ayayi got bumped. This was not in the act of shooting, so Simpson got bumped there. Excuse me. Simpson to inbound. They get it to Jamario Jones. Under 4 minutes to go. Not a lot of time to waste for the Magic. Jones taking it out to Simpson. Long 2 over Kuzi. Hits the front of the iron, and Jamario Jones is fouled. Right now, Joe Bear riding this squad of Aundies Tony, Jamario Jones, and Drake Jeffries. We have not seen Admiral Schofield since he picked up his 5th foul. Free throw is good for Jamario Jones. He has 8 second-half points, 14 on the night, and a near takeaway for the Magic. And a timeout called by Austin. He's due. Goldwire to inbound. Adaway, Kuzi, Murphy, and Brown out there for Austin. Joel Ayayi watches. This one's knocked away. Magic with the takeaway. Here comes Simpson. He's going to take down Brown. Misses the layup. No whistle. And this is thrown back to Simpson. He'll have another chance. That one erased. And it is tied up. You really have to credit the Austin perseverance here. The Magic creating 2 turnovers there, and Simpson both times had it blocked. And this second time, I think it's Murphy. Yes, it was who came in there and erased it. We've got a jump ball here and a biggie. Jamario Jones against Shawnee Brown Jr. Justin Kier checking into the game. Joe Bear analyzing. Got to watch this one. It isn't tipped into the front court again. Magic corral. 20 on the shot clock. Ayaya 3. Too strong. Kuzi with the board. That would have been a biggie. Shawnee Brown Jr. gets by Tony, draws the contact, and there's a foul in the lane on the pass, but Austin is in the bonus. And is this on Xavier Simpson?
Foul number 3.
It is. That's number 4 on Simpson. And I should mention Simpson, a few moments ago, picked up his 10th assist. He has his first double-double of the year, 15 points and 10 assists. In fact, he's 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. Shawnee Brown Jr. with the 2-point free throw. It's back to a 12-point Austin Spurs advantage. You got to score now and score quick. Drake Jeffries. Jones. You got to score quicker than this. Simpson over Brown. Spurs will take that, though. They're going to be happy trading 2s with you. The Magic need to get some stops, and they need a couple of 3 balls to go down. And a whistle. Looks like there was some confusion with the clock here. We'll get that figured out. Kevin Fahey, our crew chief, wants 21 on the shot clock and 2:31 on the game clock. But a 10-point Spurs lead. The nice thing about the 3-ball era, you're 3 possessions away from cutting this to a 1-point deficit, but the Magic are running out of time. 2.5 to go. Ayayi chasing Kier. 10 to shoot Kier. Attacking Ayayi. Puts it up off the glass and scores. And that is a big bucket for Austin. Tony to the rack. Audi's Tony, the birthday boy, had a little gift for Austin there. Here comes Shawnee Brown Jr. Back out. Kuzi looking for the dagger. Couldn't find it yet. Loose ball. It is corralled by Audi's Tony. Here come the Magic. Simpson. You got to let it fly here. Here's Jeffries. Magic are trying to find a bucket for him. Instead, they find Jamario Jones. Whirling into the lane. It goes up and in. You got to start shooting some 3s here, though, if you're the Magic with 93 seconds to go. You can't play by 2. Long pass, Shawnee Brown Jr. No one picked him up. Murphy's underneath. Making Adaway. And he scores. Easily, it's a 10-point game. And Simpson down to the basement. He scores. Once again, though, Austin is perfectly fine with trading 2-point buckets. That's 17 points for Simpson. Kuzi can run this under a minute left. 8-point Austin lead. 10 on the clock. They're going to empty out some room for Kuzi. He goes to work, gets by Simpson, throws it up off the glass and in. Under a minute to go, and the Magic's hopes of moving to 3-1 fading. Backdoor feed. Tony with another bucket. Audi's Tony has another bucket for the Magic. And Lakeland is going to foul here. But first, a timeout. Possessions, but with 43 seconds to go, Lakeland's going to have to hope that Austin starts missing some free throws. That's the game you're going to have to play. There's Shaundi Brown Jr. You have to start fouling. Kyer. And Kuzi's tied up. Wait a minute, they're going to call a jump ball. Kuzi tied up on the sideline after the Magic tried to intentionally foul twice, and Simpson and Kuzi are going to jump. And I think you can understand the frustration. Look, Xavier Simpson is reached between the legs of Tommy Kuzi, tying this ball up. Simpson jumped too early. Spurs win it. You have to foul. Magic create the turnover and a travel call. 26 seconds to go, and I'm a bit curious why you're not fouling earlier here with 40 seconds left, down by 8. They toss it into the backcourt. Here's Kuzi. This is an automatic foul. Instead, Goldwire controls the Magic falling back. And they are going to let the Austin Spurs run this one down, as the Lakeland Magic are going to split a pair, and the turnover created by Shaundi Brown Jr. and Justin Kyer bumping into each other. But the Magic are going to come up short. They trail by as many as 24. They got it to 5 here in the fourth quarter. But the clock is going to run out on Lakeland. They'll split a pair with the Austin